This video is an instructional video for the standard issue NSU NJROTC uniform. This video is put together by the Chugiak Cadet Staff Public Affairs Department. This video will cover female uniform regulations. We will go over all measurements for the uniform and cover grooming standards and shoes for females. To begin, the measurement for your rank and J-bar. Your rank should be 1 7/8 inch from the point of your collar right here. And it should be centered in the middle of your rank. Next, we will be doing your J-bar. Your J-bar should also be 1 7/8 inch from the point of your collar and should be centered from the center of the O on the JROTC. Make sure that both sides of it are on equal length from the corners. Next, we will be going over your name tag and ribbons when you get them. To start, your name tag should be 6 1/4 inch from the shoulder seam and should be centered on the middle seam. So you measure it from here and you center it on here. Next, we will be going over your ribbons, if you have any. They are also 6 1/4 inch from the shoulder seam and centered on the middle seam. When putting these together, make sure that the bottom of your ribbons and bottom of your name tag are aligned. And you may have to adjust these in certain cases for females. For cords and aiguillettes, they should be along the seam of your shoulder, but it doesn't matter how up or far down they are as long as it's straight along your body. So to put them on, you put your arm through the cord and you pin them through your shirt on the seam. The only cords that are allowed on the left shoulder are Leadership Academy cords, and anything else goes on the right. So put your arm through it. Next, what we will be covering on the female uniform is socks and covers. For your cover, you will be issued a fouled anchor, and that goes on the right side of your cover. On the left side, you will have this seam. On the right side, it is just straight across. The measurements for the fouled anchor are 2 inches from the middle and 1 1/2 inches up. So, 2 inches and 1 1/2 up, measured from the middle of the anchor. Don't measure from the bottom, measure from the middle. Also make sure that it is straight up and down. Next, we will do rank on your cover. Rank is only permitted for chiefs and up. It is the same measurement from the center. So 2 inches over, 1 1/2 up, measured from the middle of the rank. It should be just on this seam right here. Another thing that is very important is that you must be wearing calf-length black socks for any NJROTC uniform. We will also be covering grooming standards. In uniform, there are only a few hairstyles permitted for females. You can either put your hair slicked back in a bun using gel, a slicked back ponytail that does not go more than 3 inches past your collar, or you can have your hair down but it cannot go past your collar. Make sure there are no flyaways and that your hair is a natural color. You may also have longer nails, but they cannot be more than 1/4 of an inch past the tip of your finger. The color for your nails has to be okayed by colonel because many colors are not permitted for in uniform. Another thing is earrings and piercings. The only piercings that are permitted while wearing uniform is a single lobe piercing on both sides. No nose piercings or facial piercings. The only earrings that are permitted are small gold or silver balls. If you cannot take a piercing out, cover it with a Band-Aid, and makeup should not be worn unless light and not noticeable. Lastly is shoes for females. The female shoes should have 4 eyelets, and when on, they should be tied tightly. When you have to wear your shoes, they should be spit or fire shine. There are many videos on how to shine your shoes on YouTube. Make sure that the laces are tucked into your shoe for neatness. The shoes may not be comfortable at first, but once you break them in, they will feel better. Or you could always get shoe insoles. This concludes our video on the female NSU NJROTC Uniform Regulations. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you put your uniform together.